I took a job at the University of Illinois in their safety and health department they had for the university campus. And I had one of my responsibilities was the farms because of my ag background, the safety issues on the university research farms. Ended up getting a job at the University of Minnesota in the Extension Ag Safety Program. But I got to thinking, well, it's kind of hard to really to reach a lot of people, just one person running around doing programs. And so I began to focus more on the training of ag educators, extension people, ag people, Farm Bureau people to some extent, to do more training through their own positions. And I felt that was a much better way to extend things. I started connecting more with state organizations. I worked at the University of Minnesota for about a little over 9 years. And then I came to Illinois in 1984. Early 2000s, late 90s, we were having a lot of problems with roadway crashes. And a state policeman who was also had a farm background, and he came to me and said, we got to do something more about preventing these accidents on roadways involving farm equipment collisions. So we worked together to form what we called the Farm Committee. We did two things. One, we met with a major manufacturer of SMB emblems, SMB Technologies out of Florida, and they agreed to develop what was called the Farm Kit. It was out of our name of our work group. And the Farm Kit basically, that was the current standard of an SMB emblem and the retroflective tape and fluorescent tape that needed to go on the back and sides of farm equipment. And then each kit would be enough for one piece of farm equipment. Our idea was that we would do a lot to push that kit throughout our state and throughout the country to make other states aware of it. And we got a fair number of kits out. But we estimated we had over 700,000 pieces of farm equipment. We were basically scratching the surface of getting these kits out. We came up with the idea, well, we need some kind of legislation to require the kits on farm equipment. And so we met with the legislative committee of the Illinois Farm Bureau. Farmers in Illinois, 85% or so of the farmers are members of Farm Bureau. So we met with them and tried to see if they would support legislation requiring the SMB emblem meet the current standards of ASAB. They said we need to be more proactive. We need to go out there and try to make our equipment more visible, because we said if we don't, they're not even going to allow us to drive on roadways at night. We had people on that committee who said, yeah, they've experienced near accidents on roadways. We got a law passed that required all pieces of farm equipment in Illinois to have the most updated SMB emblem that was visible at 1,000 feet to be on all equipment in Illinois by January 1st, I think, of 2004. That, the AgrAbility program, and the academic program, probably my key thing. At the university, in my career, I started to realize that one of the things that I felt was weak in the ag safety area was that we weren't really had a significant academic program to train future agricultural professionals about agricultural safety and understand the science of injury. It took 3 tries, but we finally got it. NIOSH agreed to fund it. So through that, we developed a minor, I think the first is still only minor in agricultural safety and health for undergraduates, and we have a specialization for graduate students. We're now looking at expanding the program beyond just a focus on ag safety, but general industry safety as well as agriculture. So that was the other key things that I worked on. I-SASH was it was in IFS when I started. That was my primary professional group that I got the most support and made connections with people that a lot of them at the time when I started had a lot of experience in the ag safety area. Learned a lot from them, and really good people that are really dedicated to try to reduce the injuries, health problems among the farm population. Anytime you can work in a career where you're helping people and you feel like you're making a contribution, you have the support of some highly qualified individuals that are also help you grow professionally, but also help farm people with and motivate them to change behaviors. It's been a very good career, to me a very rewarding career, and I received a lot of support.